Good evening, hello, and welcome to this evening's weekend guided healing meditation. Tonight's meditation, we're going to focus on gaining some wisdom from the trees. Now, I did this meditation with a group a few nights ago and they loved it, so I thought I'd do it again. So it's recorded because that was just on a Zoom that wasn't recorded. So I thought that I would I bring it to this Facebook live so that you can all have a go with it as well. So get comfortable. So for this meditation, you can absolutely lie down. Be a great way to enjoy it, to get the most benefit from it. So come to lie down. We're just going to wait a few minutes. Wait and just share this with a few people, let a few people know I'm here. So get nice and comfortable, grab your blankets, maybe your eye bag if you have one. Good. So come and get really cozy on your back and lying in Shavasana. So feet slightly apart, hands by the sides, palms up. And I really hope you're going to enjoy this meditation as much as we enjoyed it on Wednesday. So yeah, hands by the sides, palms up. That's a great way to come to relax. Feet a little bit apart, and just feel that you're really grounded and nicely aligned through your body. So have a little wriggle, have a bit of an adjust through the body to make sure everything feels good. And then I just want you to gently close your eyes and begin to ease yourself into relaxation. We're going to begin with a nice little guided body scan just to get you into the space. So taking some time to just really feel that you're going to make the most of this space that you've created for yourself this evening. So giving yourself this time on a Saturday evening or whenever you're watching this in the future. And just noticing how the body is feeling. Really aware of the body and any tension that you're feeling in your hips or your shoulders, your arms, your legs, your hands, your feet. Just taking your time to sink down through the back of the body into whatever surface you're lying on, whether it's the floor, perhaps a yoga mat, or the sofa, or the bed, wherever you are. Just allow yourself to sink down. And let's take a long, slow, deep breath in together through the nose, and a long, slow, deep breath out together through the nose. And another long, slow, deep breath in through the nose. And a long, slow, deep breath out through the nose. So this meditation is going to guide us to find wisdom from the trees. Trees are ancient beings, very soulful beings. They have a spirit inside them. They are alive. They are conscious. We're becoming more and more aware now of how trees communicate with each other, almost telepathically, warning each other of danger, helping each other, and feeling for each other when another is cut down or dies. So we're going to tune in to that really ancient wisdom that the trees bring us. The trees, their roots moving down into earth, gain so much wisdom from the ancient planet that we now find ourselves sitting or lying down on this evening. And the trees are like the lungs of the planet. We often call them the lungs, drawing in energy, just as we draw in prana through our lungs into our bodies. So the trees are connecting prana into the earth. So we're going to draw on all of that wisdom this evening. But first we're going to relax, a nice gentle body scan so that you can journey with me to find wisdom from the trees. So as you breathe and relax down, I'm just going to tune straight into the healing energies, because they're also finding their way to you in this meditation. The angelic light healings, which we always bring into these meditations here. Just sending you all that beautiful healing light. As you breathe deeply and let go and relax. And just feeling that within you as you start to let go. There's a sense of surrendering into this meditation. Letting go of any tightness, any stress in body and mind. As you allow the healing energies to move through you as you breathe. Feel that as you inhale, you're drawing energy, restorative, energizing energy into your body as you breathe in. And as you exhale, just feel like you're letting go of everything that you've been holding on to today. Everything that's been difficult, any discomforts, emotional or mental discomforts. Just feel that you're letting them go as you breathe out. So the inhale, we're really drawing energy in, filling the body with energy, and we exhale, we're just letting it all go. You might want to take a few breaths out through the mouth if you feel like you've got a lot to release. A big vocal sigh, maybe a yawn will come. That's always a release as well. Surrendering through the body. We're then going to relax the body. You don't need to move or tense or release any part of the body. Just listen to the guidance and just become aware, just taking the awareness around. We're going to begin at the toes. So be aware of all 10 toes on the right foot and the left foot. Be aware of both feet, allowing the heels to sink down into the surface that you're lying on heavily. And then become aware of your ankles, your calves and your shins. Awareness of your knees. Take some time to relax your thighs. We can hold a lot of energy in the thighs, particularly the top of the thighs, the quads. So really relaxing and releasing there. Just noticing without judgment. Allow yourself to be the way that you are this evening, but just notice and let go through the thighs. And then also taking a few more moments just to be aware of the hips, how tight you might be in your sit bones. Feel that you're lowering into the floor as you let go through the sit bones, releasing all that tension that can accumulate in the hips. A lot of emotion ends up in the hips. So again, use that breath work to inhale to draw the energy in. As you exhale long, just let go in your hips and then into your lower back. The right side and the left side of the back. Relax your shoulder blades. Just let go of that tension in your shoulders. And then feel that the whole of the spine is sinking down into the floor now. So right from the base, vertebra by vertebra, slowly aware of your lumbar spine, your thoracic, the middle, and then right up into your neck, letting go. And then awareness of the back of the neck, the back of the head, sinking through the back of the head, releasing all that mental tension that you might be holding from problems that are spinning around in your mind. Problems that you may never be able to solve. Worrying never really works, and 99% of the time what you're worrying about doesn't happen anyway. So let go of all that mental tension. It's very, very likely that it will just figure itself out anyway. So surrender and relax the top of the head. Relax the muscles of the face, the forehead, the eyebrows. Allow the eyeballs themselves to really sink back into the sockets. So feel, just be aware of how tense your eyes might be, particularly if you've been working hard, concentrating. Let the eyeballs sink back. Really feel them releasing into the sockets. And soften your temples, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, chin, jaw. Relaxing the ears and be aware of the hairline, just softening around the hairline. And then feel a deep sense of release in the throat, the collarbone. And then down across the top of the shoulders and into the upper arms. Let go of the whole of the arms, elbows. Let them sink, forearms into the wrists. Allow the hands, whatever it is the hands are resting on, just let them sink back and soften your thumb. Both sides, right side, left side, index fingers, middle fingers. Softening the ring fingers and the baby fingers. And then just allow the whole of the back of the body to sink into the floor. A few more deep breaths. And just noticing if any parts of the body have clenched back up again. It's so easy, the body sometimes, we just take our awareness away for a moment and there we are, tight again. So just to let that go, use that exhale. And keep coming back to the breath whenever you need it in this meditation. Keep coming back to your breath. And again, allow the healing light into your energy. Feel that as you surrender and let go, you're also becoming more open to the healing light that's descending on you from the universe and the healing energies that are drawing up to you from Mother Earth, from Gaia, beneath your body. So I want you to imagine now, I want you to use your imagination to visualize and imagine yourself outside in a woodland. So just imagining yourself outside in a wood. This could be somewhere you know, somewhere you love to go. Perhaps you go there regularly if you live in the countryside, or somewhere you like to venture to sometimes. Or it could be somewhere that you're going to completely create in your imagination. Imagine that you're sitting. It might be a nice warm sunny day. It could be winter, autumn, it's up to you. You could be sitting on lush grass or earth. You could be surrounded by autumn leaves, or perhaps it's spring and you're surrounded by primroses, bluebells or daffodils. You create the scene, let it be your space. Be there completely alone. There's nobody else there. This is your sanctuary, your sacred place that you're creating for yourself here in this woodland. So just really aware of what it is that you're sitting on, and then start to look around you. Use your imagination to look at the trees. You don't have to know what trees they are, but you can recognize whether they're enormous trees or not so big trees. Have a sense that this place is quite sacred, perhaps known by the ancients for its magical earth energy. Have a sense that that is there with you, like the trees are whispering. And as you look up, if it's spring, there might be some blossom. If it's summer, there might be full green leaves. Or if it's autumn, there might just be a few red, yellow, brown or orange leaves left and the others are falling. If it's winter, the trees might be completely bare. You decide. And what can you hear in this wood? Can you hear animals, birds, insects? Is there a breeze or perhaps a wind? What kind of a sound is being created? Is there a whistle through the trees or a rustle in the leaves? So listen to the sounds that you can hear in the wood. What can you smell? That beautiful smell of earth not far away from you as you sit here. Perhaps there are other smells. What's happening in the sky above the trees? Is the sky blue, or are there clouds? Perhaps it's not even daytime, perhaps it's night and there's a full moon shining. It's entirely up to you. And just take a moment just to fill your imagination, dreaming up this magical woodland space. I want you to imagine now that you're going to stand barefoot so you can really feel the earth. If it's muddy, perhaps your feet will slightly squelch in and you'll get that lovely feeling of muddy earth on your bare feet and in between your toes. Perhaps you need to roll up your trousers a little. Or perhaps you're on lovely spongy green grass. Turn and do a full 360 to take in what you can see. And just ahead of you, you're going to notice a particular tree that you feel really drawn to. And I'm not going to tell you what this tree looks like. I'm just going to ask you to notice a particular tree. I want you to start to approach the tree, start to walk towards the tree. Start to get almost to its roots with your bare feet. And then standing a little bit away from the tree, just open in your imagination, open out your arms and just take a moment to ask the tree if it's okay for you to draw a little closer. You can ask in your own words, just a respectful acknowledgement of the tree, an honouring of the tree and its space, its spirit, its soul. And if you feel that the tree has answered yes, then begin to walk to the tree. If not, perhaps choose another and begin to walk towards that. As you draw closer, you're going to notice the roots of the tree and how they not only come out and away, gnarly, twisting, but also down into the earth. Can you imagine for a moment how deep down those roots go? And when they begin to intertwine with the roots of other trees, like an amazing connection of tree wisdom beneath the earth. Just think how far down those roots go. And as you step closer to the tree now, I want you to go right in, heart first, chest first, against the tree, and then arms out to give that tree a hug. Placing one of your ears to the tree as if you are going to listen. Feel the bark. Use your hands to feel, is there moss or lichen on the tree? Are there insects, woodlice or caterpillars? Are there birds in the tree? What can you hear still? As you place your ear to the tree, can you hear anything? Continue to feel your bare feet on the ground, like you've just found a position in between the roots where you can fully hug and enjoy this special magical tree. I want you to begin to speak to the tree now and ask if it has any wisdom for you today. Perhaps you have a specific question. Try not to force it or analyse it. Try to feel really relaxed. If you feel that you've tensed up in your body in any way, just take a few more of those lovely deep breaths in and out. And then just ask the tree, do you have any wisdom for me today? Can you help me with a particular question? And trust that trees are so ancient and so wise. They draw up all the energy from Mother Earth, all the wisdom of billions and billions of years. of insight and experience. Feel that as you press your heart and your ear to the tree, as you find this deep relationship and connection, that you are breathing with the tree in and out. And I'm just going to leave you there for a few minutes while I send you beautiful angelic light distant healing. And just relax and wait for the tree to communicate with you. Keep breathing deeply in and out. Keep breathing with the tree as the tree draws up wisdom from Mother Earth and breathes in prana through her leaves and branches. Feel really held by this tree now, really supported, really loved, as the tree honours you and your wisdom as you listen. Feel that the tree has a healing quality also that grounds you and reminds you of the magic and magnificence of Mother Earth. The magic and magnificence of all that live on Mother Earth, including you. Feel a deep love and connection with this tree. Mother Earth's manifestation of the Mother energy through her tall, ancient tree beings. Holding that connection in your imagination, I want you to imagine now that you're going to move, just crouching down and feeling enveloped in the roots of this tree, curling up into a little child's pose, a little embryo pose, perhaps curling on your side, inside the roots of this tree. I want you to imagine that you're just going to curl there and rest, one ear still attached to the tree herself, bare feet still touching the earth, still feeling the breath and the heartbeat of this tree. And I want you to just remain there, relaxed, and listening to any wisdom this tree wishes to share with you today. As I play you some beautiful crystal singing bowl. So just stay curled in your tree and relax now. continuing to feel that nurturing, nourishing feminine energy from the tree. Source of great knowledge and wisdom. Trees are very telepathic. They communicate with each other, and when we open ourselves, they communicate with us. Perhaps thinking now and setting an intention to continue your journey with trees as you move through your life. Next time you go out for a walk, next time you pass a tree, and if you hear or see a tree that needs help, perhaps set an intention with yourself to be a guardian for the trees, as we are guardians for this planet. And drawing on the support of others that you know to help the trees and the spirits, the souls within them, their great wealth of knowledge. Trees are as vital here in England as they are in the Amazon. Trees all around the world need us to be their guardians, to not forget them, to not take them for granted, to listen to the wisdom of the trees. So before you come back, just feel yourself again really connected to the tree, the feel of the bark, the smell, that wonderful earthy smell, any moss, any insects, any birds, the feel of the woodland floor wherever you are in your imagination, the feel of the earth beneath your feet, in your toes. And that's another joy that if you haven't experienced for a while, any time of year, shoes and socks off, trousers rolled up, walk on the earth amongst the trees, dance amongst the trees. So we're going to slowly, gently come back, finding your deep inhale and your long exhale. And then starting to wriggle your fingers and toes. Gently moving yourself in any way to help you to come back, unless you're making a decision to stay where you are, cozy and comfortable for your evening. And then you're going to roll over to your right side, just pause there a moment. And gently come up to sit, bringing the hands together at the heart. And I'm just taking another moment just to send a little bit more healing to everyone in my healing book. Your name may well be in here. If it isn't, join my healing group. So before we open our eyes, just feeling again that healing energy, that white pillar of light around your body. And then bringing the hands to the heart, lower the chin and then lower the heart down towards the earth. Just take a moment to honour Mother Earth, all she gives us. And then slowly, gently come back up to sit and open your eyes. Namaste. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that little journey to meet the trees. I hope that you gained some wisdom. And if you didn't notice anything consciously, perhaps you fell asleep, that's okay. You might notice something in a dream. Often things come to us in dreams later, particularly if the mind's a little bit busy or we fall asleep. It's all gone in. It all goes in. The soul hears beyond our conscious awareness. And so often things come to us at a later date when we're a little bit more ready or a little bit more aware or receptive to that information coming, that sign, that little gem of wisdom that perhaps you're in need of at the moment to help you with something, or to help you open up more spiritually, which the trees are certainly here to help us to do, to help us to gain those spiritual insights. And the trees also very much warning us at the moment how much we do need to remember them and the planet, how important it is to stay connected to Mother Earth, and how in our society in the West we've really lost that connection, that deep shamanic connection that a lot of other cultures have retained. We sadly lost it. We sort of lost it with the witches, really, many hundreds of years ago, that deep feminine connection with the earth. But I think we're starting to rediscover it. I think most of you would agree that that's the case. So just keep remembering to get out there and stay in touch with the trees, and look out for anything going on in your area to help save them, and to communicate with them. And if you've got no one to hug a tree with or dance round the trees with, go do it by yourself. I'm always up for that. If anyone wants to do that, you can always come and find me in the woods. I'm always barefoot up there somewhere hugging the trees. Wonderful. Well, thank you, everyone. Thanks so much. And I hope you have a lovely evening, whatever you're doing now. And I'm back again tomorrow at 7 for another meditation, another healing meditation. And then the last two are Tuesday and Wednesday this week at 7. And then that will be it, because then I'll be out of lockdown, busy working, and won't have quite so much opportunity to do this. But I will do it on the new moon and the full moon as often as I can, and of course the solstice, which is coming up very soon in a few weeks. Wonderful. Thank you, Sam. Lovely to... I don't always know who's here. I never know who's watching, so nice to know you were here. Thanks. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I got some lovely messages from the... we did our women's circle on Wednesday, and I did that meditation, and they loved it, so I thought I'd do it again. And then it's recorded. And it's here now for anyone to watch anytime. It goes on my Facebook page. You can watch it later if you missed a bit. And it goes on my YouTube Malula Yoga. Thank you, Anna. Hope you enjoyed that again, because you were at the Women's Circle on Wednesday. So I hope you enjoyed doing that one again. Yes. And oh, yes. Sorry, Sam. Yes, I did see that. And then I got busy. I've been doing my gong training every day this week. I've had 3 days of gong training, so I'm really behind with my inbox and completely spaced out from incredible amounts of gong. But I will reply to you. I did read it and I thought, oh, must reply to that. So apologies. I will catch up tomorrow when I'm at my laptop. All right, lots of love. Have a great evening. Wonderful. I know I will be sharing gong with you all soon, online, I guess, because I guess it'll be a while before I can do a real one. But yeah, the gong is coming. It's just there in the corner of my living room. The family, the dog, the cats have all had huge amounts of gong vibes the last few days. Everyone's mega chilled here. Take care, everyone. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Bye.